Alright guys, so I got one C clamped in. Now this is not where my mount is going to go. That is not going to get my transmission to stock location. However, this is where the advanced adapters tell you to put it. Now, there's a little hole right there. Okay, here's where my original motor mounts were. I just cut them off. That's where that little hole is. And there's a little dowel. I'll show you here. See that little thing there? Little pokey holding out there? That's where that goes. And that's how you know where to mount these things. Pretty clever how Advanced Adapters did this. However, that's not going to work for me. So gonna have to figure something different out. So. Alright guys, they're off. There's no turning back now. Best way I found to do it was just take a cutoff wheel, not a grinding disc. Take a cutoff wheel, one of these thin ones, and just cut a piece at a time. Now that I have it all out of the way, I can come back with a grinder and grind that nice and smooth and get it ready for welding. So tomorrow I'm going to try to go to a oh damn it, drawing a blank. I'm gonna try to get myself over to a steel yard and get me some metal. Have to talk to Justin on what he thinks I ought to get. Got my welding plug wired in a couple days ago, so we're good to go here, guys. I hope to have this in by Wednesday. Jeremy's gonna come over and we're gonna get this thing set in here. So alright guys, thanks a bunch. Alright guys, so there you go. The motor mounts are off. We're ready to rock. We're moving right along. Tuesday or tomorrow, Jeremy will be over here. We'll be putting this motor in, hopefully. And no promises, but that is the big time goal. I'm gonna feel so much better with that motor in there and everything locked and loaded. So I really need to get it in there for my sanity. I seriously can't sleep. Luckily last night I think I was just exhausted from not sleeping the night before, and I did get a little bit, but anyway, it's just it's time to do it. So tonight we're gonna go over all the parts that were necessary to do my swap. I'm talking about parts that I absolutely had to have. There were some other parts that I needed. That that were necessary for my, in this particular situation with this motor and what I had to do. But as far as, say, if you went to the junkyard and you bought a 5.9 liter Magnum V8, and normally it's going to come with the computer and it's going to come with the wiring harness. So I'm going to go over the parts as if you were going to do that, as if you were going to go buy yourself a motor from a junkyard, and because otherwise there's just a million possibilities. You could have sensors that are wrong. You could have connectors that are wrong. My wiring harness was cut, remember? So I had to go and buy a different wiring harness from another guy. So my harness is actually out of a 98. So there's all kinds of different scenarios that might happen in your particular situation. But I'm going to go over the parts that are going to be necessary to do this swap, and this swap being an AX15 transmission with a 5.9 liter Magnum V8 in front of it. That's what I'm going to go over with you. And we'll kind of talk a little bit more about each of those things. So that's what the video I'm going to try to get out next, because tonight I'm going to work mainly on getting my motor mounts, my frame rails cleaned up and ready for motor mounts. So I probably won't do a whole lot of videoing on that particular situation. I think it's pretty self-explanatory how to cut a motor mount off, so we won't go into super huge detail on that. But like I said, if there's anything you guys need more detail on, just let me know. This right here that I'm holding, I haven't opened yet, but I didn't know what to order really, so I just got on eBay and ordered one that had a plug for the O2 sensor. So can't see in there, but there's a little screen So yeah, $40, catalytic converter. I want to try really hard not to have any codes on my vehicle. So I ordered one with the plug, and I still have my my O2 sensor, so we're gonna reuse those. All right, guys, we're at 149 subscribers. Still got this. It's ready to put in the mail. What else am I got going on? I'm putting some things in the mail for Justin. Probably won't get to that today. I got a really busy week. Maybe I will. I don't know. My wife is going to be picking up some parts for me today, so yeah. Anyway, guys, all right. Thanks a bunch. Montana Low here with Michael, the DIY guy. I don't know if I like that. I'm sure that's been used before. If it has, make fun of me in the comments below, and I'll figure something different out. But I need a catchphrase. So I'm always trying to get more professional and produce some videos that are good for you guys. So anyway, thanks for everybody's support, and like, comment, subscribe. Montana Low Gear.